What is the grossest thing someone has openly told you that they do regularly? Okay, this is about me. When I was a kid, I was severely and intentionally neglected. We were not allowed to use the restroom on our own because we might drink water from the sink when we washed our hands. Not allowing water was one of the forms of control. So we had to ask, so she could watch to make sure we didn't drink anything. And every time we asked, my mom was always very mean about it. So my brothers and I found unique ways of going to the bathroom, peeing down the vent, laundry room sink, in the closet, etc. I would also get kidney infections because I would regularly hold it until I really couldn't anymore. We were always too scared to ask. Well, this behavior unfortunately did not stop for me when I was removed from the house. I continued to be very scared of going to the bathroom if other people were near the bathroom, especially at night. I would be too scared to get up and go. I lived with this roommate. She had the top floor with the bathroom and I had the basement. It had a laundry room sink. You can guess what occurred. I would rinse the sink, but somehow it still had a bit of a smell. And of course she was pregnant and could smell it much better than I could, I'm sure. She mentioned cleaning the sink, and I felt so ashamed. Luckily, I don't do that anymore. Maybe one time since living there because of a severe mental breakdown. But yeah, trauma will cause some weird things. I can't live with people who I don't feel completely safe around. Edit, I have always meant to write a book about my life. I went through some pretty horrific things growing up, and it has greatly impacted the way I grew up, both good and bad. I did not think many people would be interested in it, but the response to this post seems otherwise. Maybe I'll start with a blog. In college, I caught one of my roommates using my toothbrush, and when I looked aghast, she said, "Oh, you're one of those people?" Kind of similar to the family poop knife, but I knew this old man who would have massive shits. Sometimes they were so big that it wouldn't flush, apparently. So the obvious solution for him was to use a litter scooper to relocate the poop to outdoors. He didn't openly share this information with me at first. I just happened to be at his house one day and was like, "Is that shit next to your porch?" There was a kid who was on the wrestling team at our school who talked about not taking showers. He wasn't bragging about it or being obnoxious about it, just said it in passing a couple times. Anyways, he wasn't taking showers for like weeks at a time. Almost everyone on the wrestling team complained about how bad he stunk, and nobody wanted to wrestle with him. It got so bad that he actually got kicked off the team because he was so dirty, he was giving other kids some sort of skin infection just being in contact with him. Gross stuff.